Welcome to Hare Scramble Racing, and welcome to the Off-Road Racing 101. Today we're going to talk about cross-training for fitness. I don't mean cross-training for technical skills or cross-training for speed. We're talking about fitness only today. And the genesis of this is, well, I came into this sport, getting close to now 3 years ago as a previous distance runner, decent one back in my college days, and kind of kept it up after college and whatnot. And I thought, endurance racing, how hard can it be? I'm a runner, right? Endurance has always been one of my strong points when it came to sports. In basketball, man, up and down the court, that was my game, was just wear out the other guys, right? So I was like, off-road racing can't be much different, right? Or wrong. So it's totally different. And my first race, I'm going good, get 30 minutes in, and I can't get my butt off the seat. I'm like, my butt is literally glued to the seat. My legs are so dead. And as soon as that happens, guess what? As soon as you're not able to stand up, you're so tired, you're slowing down, you are no longer racing, you are trail riding. And I found myself there a lot throughout the first, 2 years, let's be honest, until I decided, you know what, trying to race as much as possible, get in some rides whenever I can, it ain't cutting it. So, and then I started asking around, and I said, hey, so what is some good training to do outside of to help me with this fitness? The most frustrating answer I got was, you need to ride more. And absolutely you need to ride more, but if I can get in one ride every other week, I am doing amazing. And I don't know if you're the same way as me, but one ride every other week, you're going to get little bit better as time goes on, but you're going to hit a point where that physical fitness from just riding, you're going to need more if you're going to be very fast and be able to stay up on your pegs the entire race. Alright, so first, one thing is, I want you to subscribe if you haven't already. Go find that little WR question mark down in the lower right hand corner, click on it. YouTube, they changed their channels, or changed the rules. Now I actually care about how many subscribers I have, so go ahead and just click on that, and thank you very much. Alright, so before we get into just a whole lot more, also I want to talk about heart rate monitors. As we get into a lot of this stuff here, I just wanted to say, I highly suggest the use of a heart rate monitor. It's a good way to actually tell where you're at. You may feel tired, but if you're the heartbeat's only going like 120, where you're not really pushing yourself as hard as you potentially could for that workout. For me, I find 140, 150 is where I need to be. 160, I can probably sustain that for about 40 minutes, and then I'm done. So find that range of where you're pushing yourself. Try to keep stepping it up. See how far you can go. I'm working on that 160, but there's only so much I can do it in a little lot of time. Just keep it going. All right. And so now with that, heart rate monitor, cycling, they kind of go hand in hand. So yeah, you can go out your Sunday stroll, or you can ride 20 miles and hardly break a sweat, right? But you can do that 20 miles a whole lot faster if you're keeping that heart rate up at 140, 150. And wow, you had a workout. And so what this is here, by the way, I asked my fellow hillbilly racers, what do you guys do for fitness outside of riding a motorcycle? And not surprisingly, cycling came in as number one. Now, one of the cons of cycling in my mind is that it does still take a decent amount of time. 20 miles, that's about an hour. If you're clipping, you're going on a pretty good clip. Really, that's not really that long of a ride on a bicycle. So, anyways, 40 miles, 60 miles, that's, you're getting a pretty good riding at that point. And just trying to do that safely can be a challenge sometimes, as it is. Secondly, here was beer curls. That's this right here. You take your beer, curl it up, put it back. So, not the best workout, but it qualifies, I guess, right? It has the word curl in it. So, now moving on, weights. All right, so weights aren't so great for the cardio aspect. They are good for just general strength. That's something I could work on. Me and weights are kind of like oil and water, so I'm trying to find different ways to do it. more of a cardio. We'll get down to what I like to do later on here. Stationary rower, that's a very popular one. In fact, it's something you can do at home. It's something you can do at the gym. And it is something that you can do for, I don't know, once again, 30 minutes. Oh man, 30 minutes on a rower, if you're pushing it, it's a long time. You can do it for an hour, you can do an hour and a half, however long you want to. But it's something you can kind of get on, do it, and you're at home the whole time. I'm a big fan of the rower. Don't have one at home yet, plan on getting one, but I definitely love hitting it up at the gym. All right, running. I mentioned running already. Well, in my mind, like I said, running is more of a horizontal motion. On the dirt bike, my dirt bike's right here, so I keep pointing at it. It's a lot of up and down, and I can get my quads, man, they get the burning, and I'll be in good running shape, and I'm like, that's funny. I don't really feel that much better in motorcycling. My cardio might be better, but my actual quads and whatnot, the up and down and what I need to be doing, my shoulders aren't all that much better. And so I've had a lot of gains there. Sit on the couch and eat ice cream daily. Once again, I don't think that's a good thing to do. So, maybe not so much there. I actually have time to ride multiple times a week. If you put that, well, I don't dislike you, I'm just extremely jealous. And so therefore I dislike you. No. Anyways, I'm jealous. That's pretty awesome that you guys can do that. If you do have time to ride multiple times a week, keep it up. But I imagine if you're also riding multiple times a week, you're pretty serious about it, and you're probably doing some of this other stuff anyways. Alright, now this is the one that I'm a big fan of right here. HIIT. This is what the acronym is high intensity interval training. The one I found that I enjoy the most is the beach body, because me and Mr. Sean T, man, we're there jiving out, doing the things like this. Oh, there's stuff on the ground, and just doing, burpees and push-ups and all kinds of God creation stuff. That's just, oh my goodness. And he pushes through the ringer, and after doing that, like the first couple times, I'm like, oh my God, my legs are feeling like they feel after a race. And I was like, so this is, to my mind, this is about the closest I can get to riding a dirt bike without actually riding a dirt bike. And anyways, I highly suggest it. My heart rate's around 140 when I'm really getting after it. And then one of those things is, with this is, it's as hard as you make it. And likewise, if you don't try real hard, it can be pretty easy. So go out there, give it a shot. There's Beachbody you do have to pay for as a subscription. There's free stuff out there too look up high intensity interval training, or you can do HIIT. Highly recommend it. It's a good way. And you can do it at home, which is important to me because really the only spare time I have is at night, and I go down to the basement, I can do this. In the morning I think about doing the stationary rower. So, next on the list is look at my disgusting body in the mirror and eat more fried chicken. I don't know if that is actually a good fitness plan, but you know what? Sounds funny. Anyways, home fitness programs such as P90X. So yeah, I would put that in the same category as HIIT. Cut new trails for those lucky few that have the property to put the trails in. Yes, that is a very good way to hike around, carry tools and whatnot. CrossFit. Yeah, I would agree with that, especially when there's a lot of cardio, there's a lot of body work and stuff like that, and in a lot of ways that can kind of be similar to HIIT. Look at my rowing machine, but don't use it. That's future me right there. And then finally, I know this, I got a logger I know that I raced with, cutting down 250 trees a week. That'll work you. So anyways, there's a lot of options out there outside of riding a dirt bike to get you in shape. Cycling, stationary rower, and high intensity interval training are probably the three that I would most recommend. Running is good for cardio, not so much in my mind for some of the rigors of actually riding a motorcycle. And then weights is good on the strength side, but not so much on the cardio. So it's kind of flip-flopped. So anyways, that's my input. I'd love to know what you think down below. And also remember, subscribe wherever that little button is. Mash away on it. Thank you. And I'll see you at the races. Bye.